Let's put some relaxing music. Oh dear. Moment. Let me stop. Grand rising and rise and shine, everyone. So wait, hold on, because I gotta show you guys. My sister started doing nails. She started doing nails, and when we were together at my mom's house yesterday, hi Deborah, happy new year. Okay, hold on, because I gotta tell you guys my nail story, because you guys already know there's always some shit with me all the time. But 2022 is gonna be a different narrative, I assure it. So I had an appointment with my nail girl on December 22nd. Now, I always planned my stuff like that, so that I have everything good, so I look nice for Christmas, whatever. So, unfortunately, my nail girl was not available, due to personal reasons. She was not available, which is fine. Shit happens and everything like that. Like, that was totally fine. So, I was going to do my own, like, I was going to take off my gel thing or whatever, because I've done it so many times. I always do it for her before I go to see her. I always take the gel off to make it easier for her and for me, so we could get in and out. You know what I'm saying? We both got kids type of shit. So, I'm like, you guys already know me. I'm always so fucking goddamn considerate, So, long story short, I had my whole Starbucks themed nails, all the way up until yesterday, because I was like, fuck, I've been so busy, and I was like, I just don't have time to be like stopping to do the damn nails. So my sister said that she was wanting to starting to do nails. So I said, okay, great. I said, so then do mine, when I go to mommy's order. So she did them. It's a learning process, obviously, like we both have to see, I guess, what fits for my nails and stuff like that. But honest to God, like, I really don't think that they came out bad at all. I really don't, right? Like, I honestly, I think she did a really good job, to be honest. And I'm not a picky bitch. Like, as long as my nails are painted, and I could feel decent, like, I'm good. I'm not a picky bitch. So, yeah, that's my nail story. And then I woke up this morning. I had me a grand old time yesterday. I sure did. When I got home, I was on the phone with one of my girlfriends, and we were chit-chatting. I was having some shots, chilling, and then I dozed off. So, like, I had a nice calming new year, made sure, happy new year, love you, blah, blah, blah. And then I was knocked the F out. I think I threw on a movie, didn't even start it. Didn't even start it. I think I threw it on subconsciously, and I was like, I was done. So I had a good new year. I hope you guys all had a good new year as well. I hope that you guys rung it in real kind of like, cool, calm, collected. Even if you were drinking, having fun, like, that's fine. But I hope that you guys were like, like cool, calm, collected, like in your spirit, basically. Because for my water signs, I know that it's been a really rough transition, water signs. It really has. But I'm going to tell you today, if you feel the need to state what you need to state, I said in the dailies, you can, because the difference between today and yesterday with your energy is that yesterday it would have been more of like a doing it on purpose for revenge, because you're pissed, because you were worried about your feelings and not their feelings type of shit, right? Because they're not worried about your feelings, but because they're worried about theirs. So yesterday was just not the right day to do it. But today, you guys are honestly in a very calmer, more mature mindset, that you actually could speak your piece and say what you need to say. And regardless of what this person says back to you, you will be at peace, because a lot of you I see block and being done, and that's it. It's like a new era. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's almost like, it's always such a hard time to let somebody go, because you never want to give up on somebody, water signs. And I get it. I get that. You never want to give up on somebody. But unfortunately, that kind of turns into enabling in a sense. Hi, Karma. It turns into enabling in a sense, because of the fact that we're so dreamy and fairy tale, and we offer that experience to people. We end up enabling them because we want to continue to offer them that type of reality that they have in their head. But in fact, it's not a reality. You know what I mean? Because there's nothing reciprocated for you. So who's creating your dreamlike fairy tale state or whatever. So you have to just keep that in mind going into the new year, water signs. And I think a lot of you've got it now. I think that all collectively, we've all kind of gotten to this point where now we know that it's just like, it really is the vibe around you. It really is the vibe around you. And a lot of you are realizing that your vibe is legit, you know, and that you bring the vibe, and that when you remove yourself, if you picture it, like within your little group of people, if you remove yourself, how would that group of people get along without you? Eventually they will. Don't get me wrong. Eventually everybody goes on with their life. Don't get me wrong. But I can guarantee you 100,000% your name will always, every once in a while, fucking pop up. Like, oh my God, you remember blah, blah. I fucking guarantee it. I put my fucking stamp of motherfucking approval on that shit, 100,000%. You will still be spoken about for years to come. Think about it. So anywho, so I woke up this morning, guys, right? Because I am going to do readings today. Today's, like I said, like the last day I'm going to hop on. I will hop on later. I'm trying to hop on with one of my girlfriends. Because she offers like she's just very, very intuitive as well herself. And she's like, anyways, her energy's cool. I like her energy. But anyways, today's going to be like the last day that I'll be doing readings on live or whatever, like I told you guys. But I did extend the specials till the end of January, because it's January, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's a new year, new start, new year, new you, invest in yourself. So I did extend all the specials. I posted it on my Instagram and my TikTok. So, yeah. So that being said, you know, I woke up this morning and the first thing I thought of was Starbucks. I know that sounds so stupid. But I did. I woke up and I was thinking about Starbucks, and I was like, fuck. I said, I wonder if they're open so I can go grab me a coffee and get started with all the cleaning and just everything I gotta do. They were open. I was so excited. They were open. I was like, yes. I was like, Happy New Year, guys. They were like, good morning. I love it. So I just needed to make sure, you know? But, yeah, so I wanted to also really quickly, before I take questions and stuff, I wanted to tell you guys about a couple, because, okay, so a lot of people think that, like, on New Year's Eve, you have to always rush and do, like, your rituals before midnight, you know, and blah, 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 blah. I want you guys to know that that is very much like propaganda, you know what I'm saying? Like, you don't have to abso-fucking-lutely do it on New Year's Eve or right before midnight. You can reinvent yourself any motherfucking day. Doesn't matter what year, doesn't matter what time, it doesn't matter, right? So I want you guys to remember that if yesterday you didn't get to really do like a New Year's ritual for yourself or anything like that. Hi, Joanna. If you didn't get to really do any of the things that you wanted to do yesterday, like before the new year, hello, today's still the 1st. You still have like the weekend type of shit. You still even possibly have next week. Like, you're good to go. Don't be hard on yourself for not accomplishing like a ritual, or like, oh my God, and then think like, oh my God, I didn't do this ritual, so it's like, now I'm fucked for the year. Please. Because I know a lot of people, okay? A lot of people be thinking that, and it's not so. It's not so. So I want you guys to know that, all right? Because I have a couple rituals that I do every month, at the beginning of the month, you know, that I've just incorporated into my routine for like abundance and all that stuff. So I'm doing all that today, you know. I cleaned yesterday. I'm still going to clean again today. I still have things that I want to organize, move around, feng shui type of shit. You always have time. So I want you guys to always know that. Don't ever think like, oh my God, I didn't do it, I'm running out of time or whatever. Because ego is a crazy thing. Ego is a crazy thing. When you're trying to get so much shit done and whatever, ego can be a crazy thing. So let's see. So how is everybody else's New Year? Do tell, do tell, do tell. Hi, Justin. Oh, hi, Justin. Yes. You always used to have just your other name. How are you? I know. I feel like towards the end of the year, I mean, I really did try to go live as much as I could, but there was just a lot of stuff going on. It's just a lot of stuff going on. You know, there's always shadow work that presents itself, and there's always things, and, you know, you always got to handle those things in order to proceed. So that's kind of what happened throughout the year, you know. It's what happens. 2022 probably going to be a lot crazier too, but it's going to be a lot crazier, but I feel more like more healing, more learning, more beneficial. Like it's just going to be really amazing. I'm excited. I literally, like I said, I woke up today excited. Like I was like, it's the new year. I was like, yay. I was like, let's get the new year going. Better choices, better decisions, right? I went to bed after. Oh, that's nice, Joanna. That's nice. I like that. Oh, Justin, what's going on? Why has it been rough? What's going on? I already saw it. Justin, I already saw it. What's going on? Well, Deborah, that's good. That's important, you know? That's basically how you should feel. I think I told you guys yesterday, right, that because I was like just like water signs, I was very much in that energy of feeling like I needed to say something, but I knew that, and I just kept feeling like it wasn't the right time. Now, normally in the past, when I've been when I was an unevolved Pisces, I like to call it, because I was very, very, very unevolved. Okay, when I was an unevolved Pisces, I used to oh my god, it just, it gets crazy. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. I'm so sorry to hear that. We don't like that, right? Joanna, it went good. It went good. I have to say it went good. I was like cleaning a lot in the morning. Like, you know, I basically got like a lot of things prepped to get going like this weekend and stuff like that. And then I went to my mom's for a little. My sister gave me like a manicure. We ate, you know, we danced a little bit. I had a shot while I was over there. Then I came home, which the shot was actually really delicious. It was something called 43. I'm told it's dangerous because what it is like it doesn't taste like a shot. You know how like normally when you take a shot, I feel like a lot of shots are very bitter for me. My taste buds are just like I just immediately reject alcohol a lot of times. So I have to force myself to drink alcohol. I'm not really like an alcohol person. I'm really not. Every once in a while, I do enjoy my tequila. That's the one thing I could fuck with, but even that's hard to take down, you know? I like it for the feeling, but it's hard to take down. I don't like it when it goes down. I'm like, oh God. So this one particular shot, pretty dangerous. It was a good thing I only had one while I was there, because if I would have had more than one, it would have been like, no. It just tasted so sweet. Like it tasted like a little quick, maybe like a turmeric shot or some shit like that. Like it was just very, very sweet. And I remember taking it, and immediately my subconscious, thinking that it's a shot and already thinking I'm going to have like this bitter taste, I already made a face, right? And then my face went from like a face to normal. And my aunt was like, she's like, you all right? And I said, yeah. I was like, I was expecting that to be real, like fucked up, going down my throat. And she said, no, that's the dangerous part about this. She was like, is that it's really sweet. So you start drinking it. She goes, and before you know it. And I said, oh, shit. I was like, oh, shit. I said, then that ain't for me. I said, then that ain't for me. I said, because that would literally happen to my subconscious. Like I would literally just be in the moment and having fun and flowing, that I will forget what the fuck is going on. And then all of a sudden, no. I told her, no, thank you. I said, no, thanks. I said, no, thanks. But it was so good. It was so good. Oh, you know what, Justin? Let me tell you. There are a lot of unevolved Pisces out there, Justin, okay? And Pisces people definitely did go through an ascension this year. We all did, right? But here's the thing. It was different for everybody. Does that make sense? So for her, what I'm picking up for her, to be honest, she probably had like very wicked mood swings. You know what I'm saying? Like just, wow, I feel bad because I remember what I was like. I feel bad because I remember I was like, I was horrible. I really was. The funny thing is that I'm always the nicest, sweetest person, right? That's never going away. That's never gone away. But back when I was an unevolved Pisces, my problem was I didn't control my emotions well. And so I was constantly flipping out. Like, I just didn't give a shit who the fuck you were. Like, I was constantly fucking flipping out for no fucking reason. I wouldn't even fucking apologize. I wouldn't give a shit. I really wouldn't give a shit. And it's not the same I don't give a shit that I feel now. It was a very selfish I don't give a shit because I only was worried about my feelings because I was always getting fucked over. You know, like I was always like in my head about that shit. Always wanted people to pay and shit like that. It was horrible. It was horrible. It was horrible. Oh my God. A Pisces moon. Oh, that's why, honey. That's why. Pisces moons have a really hard time with their feelings and emotions. A really hard time. It's funny because you would think that they would be more open, right? Being like having that Pisces. No, not with the Pisces moon. The Pisces moon, they have a lot of secrets. They like to hide a lot of things. There's probably like a lot of things that are not mentioned, you know? And it's probably the silliest things. Very silly little like white lies type of shit or whatever. But it's just, it's kind of what happens when you retreat kind of like all your emotions and feelings and you don't let them pour out, right? You end up, everything goes inside, you become secretive, like it just starts to, that's where the dark place starts. That's where the dark place starts, you know? Yeah, but in private, let me tell you something. Because that's how a lot of people would think, you know, when they see like anybody that has like Pisces in their chart or whatever, like they always think on the outside, you know, because we hide the funk very well. We hide the funk very well. But remember this, it doesn't mean that behind closed doors, we're not flipping the fuck out. In our cars, we're not getting fucking road rage, driving down the fucking street, you know, and letting that frustration out for nobody to see it because we don't want to subject anybody to it. It's that unconditional loving thing that comes in for us, you know what I'm saying? But a lot of people don't realize that it's like, even though you can have that unconditionally loving type of shit, you have to remember about yourself as well because you end up getting depleted and then you blame everybody else for getting depleted and it's not anybody else's fault. You feel me? So yeah, I definitely feel like this person has a lot of work to do. But I do see them doing the work in 2022, if that's any consolation. Like I do feel like I feel and see them doing this work this year. You know, for some of us it takes a little bit longer, you know, than others, you know. Yeah, there was a big shift in energy like that amount of time ago. There was a big shift in energy, especially for water signs. Water signs have been going through it. It's been it's been crazy. It's been crazy. Okay, so let's see. I just want to make sure I caught everybody. Let me turn this off. Sorry, guys. Just want to make sure I'm seeing all your comments and stuff. And I keep getting posts like, I don't know. This is so weird. My phone just be getting so weird sometimes. I don't know why. It's just so weird sometimes. In the past, hold on. In the past, I use a lemon to stop the burn. Oh, I never thought about, you know, but here's my thing. And here's my thing. And here's my thing. I lost my train of thought again. That's been happening a lot this morning. That's been happening a lot this morning. Hold on. I got to go back to the comment. Oh, about the lemon. That's right. My thing is, if it still doesn't taste good to me, you know, which lemon is just that, it's very tart, you know, so I have a hard time getting past that, which is why people always laugh at me when they're like, why don't you do a lemon or a lime when you're doing a shot? And I'm like, ew, I'm like, because I can't. And they're like, but you got to do that. And then it cuts and I'm like, yeah. I'm like, it probably does. I said, but I'm just the type of bitch that I don't want to go through and that in order to get this feeling. I just give it to me and that's it. That's it. You know? So people always laugh at me because they're like, hello. They're like, you're not even doing this the right way. And I'm like, oh, well. I'm like, I'm not a typical person. I'm like, I'm going to do shit different. That's just the way that I roll. I'm different. It's, you know, I make no apology for it. I'm like, I just don't like it, you know? Hi, spiritually. Hi, spiritually. Deborah, no, we are not focusing on the love, remember? Not for you anyway. Not for you anyway. And see, that proves my point. That proves my point that what I told you the other day, it's still on the brain. You understand what I'm saying? So, no, ma'am. No, ma'am. You already know that they know what you need when you need it and shit like that. And I immediately heard no. And I said, okay. I said, está bien. Está bien. Oh, thank you. Okay, so spiritually, you missed the story when I came on this morning. My sister actually did these for me yesterday when we were at my mother's house. She's trying to start doing nails. And so I was like, you know, like her little guinea pig, so to speak, yesterday. But I really honestly think that I think she did a great job. You know what I mean? Like, I really honestly did. Like, you can't even, like, they really don't even look bad at all. They don't. You know? So let's see. You absolutely can, Deborah. Yes. Let's see. What's coming in 2022 for me? Cancer, Joanna. All right, so hold on one second, Joanna. Do you, Joanna, can I ask you a question? You guys know how my readings go. If you're patient and you want to hang around to get one, you know, please hang around. But I take my time with people. I take my time, so I'm not going to rush. Joanna, do you draw or, do you draw or color or something to that effect? Is there something that's like a hobby or like a passion in your life that you do that's something similar to that? It could, now, mind you, and I always explain this, with the way that I channel, I get images, I get sounds, lots of different things. So images, I have to always decipher because I'll get an image, but then I have to kind of translate it to how the way that it resonates for you guys. You know what I'm saying? So sometimes they'll show me somebody sitting at like a desk, but it looks like an artist desk or something like that. So it could be an artist that paints or draws or, do you know what I'm saying? So you got to take it where it fits because I get so much shit that I see in here that it's like, it's crazy, right? So that's exactly what I saw. I saw you sitting at one of those, my son has one. He has one. It's like one of those artist desks, you know, like it lifts up so that you have like a certain angle. I'm assuming it's for the angle, for whoever draws or paints, whatever. But I saw like the table, like it flips, you know. But I saw you painting. And that's before, obviously, hello, you guys know I channel first. But I saw you painting. Now, do you use like paint, or do you use something that incorporates water? Just go with me here. Just go with me here. Do you use paint that you have to incorporate water? Like, is it water-based paint, or is it like when we were little, you know, and you paint and then you get the water? Like, do you use water in any type of way that you have to use? Not washing things or anything like that. I don't mean like that. I mean like actually using the water in the actual, like you know, design paint or like whatever. I'm hearing you need to start, there's some water that needs to be incorporated here. Just give me a second. Because okay. Cause now I understand the water aspect of it. What do you draw, or like what do you paint? Do you paint or have you painted, or because this could be something that inspires you now as well. But I don't know if you paint sceneries that have like some water, like maybe it might be a river or whatever, but I'm seeing like paintings with waves, water, and I'm seeing like lots of blue and white. Hold on. Yeah, I'm just seeing like, I'm seeing like water. Like I'm seeing like watercolors. There's like a connection with water here for you with the painting, okay? Yeah, so listen to this and listen to this very carefully, because I think you'll notice that this will be a game changer for you. And you'll have to keep me posted. So again, you guys know I have to wait too in order to find out when these things happen for you guys, because I say when, because 99% out of 100 times, whenever I predict something, somebody's always telling me, Melissa, you were right. It's maybe that 1% chance, but to be honest, it has never happened. So you're going to have to keep me posted. So I wait like this just as much as you guys wait for things to happen to you, because I have to always wait for the confirmation. Sometimes I don't get my confirmation right away, you know? That's the way it works. But listen to this, okay? When you're in your creative space and when you're in your creative element, okay, and you're using the water, or you're drawing whatever you're drawing with the water and everything like that, because I'm just seeing like real pretty, like, anyways, it's very pretty, by the way, very pretty, very, very pretty. But I want you need to start manifesting through that. Does that make sense? Like the things that you're desiring, like the things that you want to bring about, like all that shit, while you're in your creative mind and in your creative element, remember that you're a water sign. Remember that you're a water sign. Remember that you have that power to channel through the water, right? You need to bring that into your creativity, all right? I think you're going to notice that your energy and even the way that you're working and the way that the work turns out, I think you're going to notice that it's going to be a lot different. You're going to probably notice a big growth in your talent. Does that make sense? Because you're going to be using your inner magic that you already have as a water sign by already incorporating all that water that you're already using, that I'm seeing and everything like that. Because whether it's physical water, like I said, it doesn't have to be physical water, but I saw it through the painting, if that makes sense. You know what I mean? So there's always this element of water that is like surrounding you. You need to tap into that when you are doing your creativity. And I'm telling you, it's almost like, you guys ever hear of like quantum jumping? It's kind of like that whole Nelson Mandela butterfly type of effect, right? They say, and this is what they say, okay? But they say that after like a quantum jump, right? A person will come back and you'll probably look different. You look different. You look more elevated. You probably look younger, better skin, tighter skin, glowing, shit like that. When you do this with your paintings, you're going to notice the level of talent that's going to have shifted by you really like trying to manifest and really being in a good place when you're doing your creative stuff, okay? Sorry, let me pull a couple cards for you because I know that was just all channel, but just let me pull a couple cards for you because I know people like the cards. I know. So let's see. What else for Joanna Cancer for 2022? What else for Joanna Cancer? They're like, Melissa, you basically summed it up. Hold on. Oh, thank you. Okay. Yeah, see? Look it. You see, Joanna? A lot of, it's like, and look it. What's all around there? What's all around there? Water! Look at all the water! Like, hello. But look at all the water and don't you almost just like feel the blessings? Like when you see this image and this picture, like, doesn't it just almost feel like you could feel your blessings coming through? I'm telling you, make sure that you work with that element for yourself. It's going to be something that's going to be a really good tool for you in 2022. I'm actually going to be diving into working with my water element a lot more this year as well. But basically this year, you're going to have things coming together. All right. So just be mindful of that, you know, be mindful of that. But I will tell you this, and I know it's going to be hard, and I know it's like, you know, fuck, she's asking me to do something that I really feel like I fucking can't do. This year we got to go in with like controlling the anger, you know, controlling the flipping out with people when they fucking like, you have to just get to a point with yourself where you could just be like, you know what? I think I'm good. You have a good day. Bye. And not, fuck you and fuck that. Do you know what I mean? You see the different approach, right? You got to have that different approach in 2022 because you got some good shit coming, okay? And this is literally going to help you with your creativity. Like I see, oh my God, you know what? Please send me. Whenever you're done or you're like finished, I would absolutely love to see, because I almost need to see if it's what they were showing me. You know what I mean? Like, I'm like, oh my God. I'm like, I want to see, because I saw like a little, there might have been like a fish in one or something like that, but it just was like very, like I said, like scenery, but very like watery. Anyway, it was very pretty. It was very pretty. So it could have been something that they were showing me that you will create. Does that make sense? You know, so I'm excited to see where this is going to go for you. All right. I just get so fucking excited. I really do. We just want, hi, Pisces and Pisces. Hi, Manaj. Is it Manaj? Manaj? I really hate to mispronounce people's names, guys. I am so sorry. I'm so sorry. Okay, so let's see. You're welcome, Joanna. Don't forget, guys, I extended all the specials for January. So all the specials are extended. Go check it out on TikTok or Instagram. I extended all the specials. You guys know my email. Just look at one of the videos that's pinned. My email's there. Okay, so let's see. Deborah, I know you're going to hate me, but it's not my energy. It's not my energy, Deborah. And I know you're going to hate me because you're like, oh my God, I've already been trying to do like so much stuff. Here's the thing. It's time to let go. It's time to let go. You've been holding on to a couple things way too tightly. And even today, it was on your mind. Even today, it was on your mind. All right. So your thing for 2022, hold on, because I was getting a couple images for you too. So hold on one second. So here's the good news. Here's the good news, Deborah. So the beginning of the year is going to be decent. Okay, this is what I'm saying. The beginning of the year is going to be decent. A little bit mid-year, I want to say maybe like around, you know what it is? You know what it is? Taurus season. Around Taurus season, it's going to hit you hard. Okay, and you already know why. But after that Taurus season is done and it's over, I do see a lot more happiness heading into the end of the year for you. Like it's almost going to be like if, and this is why this is okay. Hi, Giselle. This is why this is okay, Deborah. Like, it's okay for you to continue. It's okay that you're not ready yet. I want you to know that. You know what I'm saying? Because I know that they really tough on you. I know they are. But sometimes nobody else is tough on you. Nobody else is tough on you. That's why. Everybody else is very, like, you know, whatever. And nobody tells you like it is. You don't have anybody that's like, Deborah, cut the shit or whatever the case. Your guides know that about you. Okay? So whenever they come through, I know they come through real bitchy. I know they do. I know they do. But it's almost like that's what it is that they feel that you need. You need it to be like, hello, Deborah. I used to be like that too. Y'all already know. There's no shame in my game. I always tell people straight up, like, I used to be like that. Listen, I'm surprised that people could stand to be around me. For real. And it was because of my vibe, you know, because I would still be funny and blah, 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 whatever, okay? But they knew that I was like a bomb at any moment could go off, you know? And that's horrible. You can't be around people. It's just horrible. It's horrible. But for you finally this year, Deborah, 2022, this is going to be that you're going to let go of this Taurus. You are. Taurus season is going to come and you are going to be sad, okay? And you're going to feel bien deprimida like around that time. And you're going to wonder like, what the fuck is going on? You are. Because it's going to, you're going to feel the need to want to like, you know, reach out, get some sort of closure, whatever the case, not realizing that the closure you need is within yourself, right? You don't need anybody else to give you that closure. The closure you need is within yourself. And the second, I fucking guarantee it, Deborah, the second second that in your mind space and because the thing is, you haven't gotten any communication because you haven't let this go. You understand what I'm saying? When you finally truly let this go in your mind space and heart space, and this person is not even a blip on your radar, what is it? Me dirás un cuentito. Me dirás un cuentito how the universe works. And all of a sudden you might see this person out, or they might finally reach out. You understand what I'm saying? But it has to leave from here because it's still up here, but it's really deep embedded in here, okay? So I do see mid-year, like I said around Taurus season, a little bit of depression for you, but it's not going to last. It might be for like a week or two. You might feel funky or whatever. Remember this. Write it down. Remember so that you can remember, like that I said, you were going to be feeling like this because I already know that if you don't remember what I said, you're going to think you're going crazy again. You're going to be like, oh my God, you're going to lose it. You're going to lose it, you know? So a lot of times we think that we let people go because now we finally up here, we're like, fuck that shit, fuck that. But it's the experience that we shared with this person. The person could be done, that's fine. But it's the experience that remains. It's that resentment that still harbors in there. It's that pain, that love. Because where does all that go? It doesn't just dissipate and disappear. It stays in there. It has to be dealt with. You know what I'm saying? So you'll finally deal with this in 2022. This was a rough year for you though, you know, because you and this person, it was a while. That's what I'm saying. That's why it took a little bit longer for you, because you and this person, it was a while. It was like a very big, we could get into it all day, but you already know, okay? So now let me see what else for you in 2022. All right, let's see. What else for Deborah, Pisces? What else for Deborah, Pisces? Let's see. Let's see what else, Deborah. What else for Deborah, Pisces? It is so cloudy and rainy here. It's like, ugh. I'm like, can I get a little sunshine, you know, to reflect my energy? Can I get a little sunshine? Just a tad. Deborah, Pisces. Thank you. Because I was like, okay. What did I say? What did I say, Deborah? Mira, I'm hitting my own card. Right there. Right there. You see what I'm talking about? You see what I'm talking about? This is why I channel first. This is why I always tell everybody, I fucking have to channel first, because then it gives you extra fucking confirmation so that some light bulb goes off in there. Do you understand what I'm saying? So you can be like, oh shit. You see what I'm saying, Deborah? Your whole love situation will be solved in 2022. Believe it. Believe it. Believe it. Believe it. Okay. That's what I have for you. Hi, guys. Hi, girl. Rosalina. Bree. Giselle. What's up, girls? What's up? Let's see. Okay. Pieces of Pisces. Hi, Penny. Happy New Year. Happy New Year. Happy New Year. Happy New Year, everybody. Oh, you guys just reminded me that I need to call Barnes & Nobles because, first of all, I love to read. And last year, I didn't get to incorporate reading much because instead of reading, I was researching and learning, you know, like all, like other shit like that. But there's so many different books that I have on my list that I'm actually going to start one today, but I need to call Barnes to see if they have this particular one. It's called, what the hell is it called? It's, something about like becoming supernatural or something. Like, I think it's a book for people who have like, you know, gifts and abilities and things like that to try to master it. So I need to call them because I want to read today so bad. I just woke up today and I was like, I have to read. I said, I didn't make my mark last year like I normally do. So let's see. Pieces of Pisces. Let's see. Any thoughts? Huh. Pieces of Pisces. So, and I know you Pisces people do this a lot. A lot of water signs do this because they want to be like, tell me, bitch. Tell me what's going on. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're fucking spit it out. Tell me. It's almost like you're asking for like general, but you have something in mind. What's bothering you? Just give me a topic and then we'll dig in. But there's definitely something, you have something on your mind. Just tell me. Come on. Are we really starting 2022 like this? No. Open up that throat chakra. Open up that throat chakra and tell me what you really want to know about. Just tell me. Because I know there's something on that pretty little brain of yours. I will hopefully get to all of you guys. So just bear with me, guys. Be patient with me, all right? Because I've been on for almost an hour already. And I know you guys are just joining. So Happy New Year. I'm happy that you're here because it is my last day that I'll be doing readings live. I always take personals, that you guys know. And I'll be doing element readings on my channel. But my last day doing it live. So I definitely will hop on later as well, though. And now, you know what's funny is that this has been bothering you all year, and it's still heading with you into 2022, right? Am I correct on that? Like, this was something that was very heavy on your mind last year already, because now I can say last year. This was something that was very, very heavy on your mind last year, and not for nothing, I'm going to give you some credit because you did take steps to try to change it, you know? You did take steps to try to change it, but you still feel very stuck. You're one of those Pisces that still feels very, very stuck. You know what did you go through, I don't want to say recent, but I'm almost getting like if there was some sort of betrayal that happened here that has you real stuck. Let me just I just want to try to figure out what the betrayal is, or like why it's something that you feel is a betrayal, and like other people might not think it or whatever case, but there's something here. Just give me a second. Just give me a second. I'm going to try to pull it out your head. Oh, you're one of those Pisces that always has people. Okay. So check it out. What I'm getting, and correct me if I'm wrong, okay? Correct me if I'm wrong. What I'm getting is that, and it's not about the money. It's not about the money, because I understand from a perspective of a water sign too. For me, it's never about the money. It's always about the principle. You definitely have had like a lot of people that you were constantly there for, okay? I mean, typical water sign, right? But you're like a monetarily great friend as well. You know, like if somebody needed $1, if somebody needed to borrow money or whatever the case, like you're like always there for people. You know what I'm saying? And it's almost like and this is typical, it's typical for water signs to feel like you don't get that in return, right? But it's not about the money for you. For you, it's more about the principle. Like you feel like if you were down and out and needed $1, needed somebody's shirt off their back, whatever the case, that you just didn't feel supported in that sense. And I get that. This is something that has stuck with you all year. This is something that was like it's really stuck with you all year. And it's been really hard for you to get out of it, you know? Like I just feel like you've had moments of sadness and then moments of trying to fight to get out of that sadness. But then what do you feel like? You feel like a hand is dragging you down or something. I feel like you feel like a hand is dragging you down. Like every time you try to like level up, you just feel like you're being pulled down. Let me look into this for you. Hold on. There's almost like not really like it's not in a bad way, pieces of Pisces, but I will tell you this. Be mindful of the voices that you're hearing, you know, like, I don't want to say voices, but like the thoughts, you know, and they might be random thoughts. Listen, and there's no shame in my game, because when I was going through it and I felt very drawn to the dark side, I would hear some crazy shit, let me tell you. I would literally hear some crazy shit, and then I would turn around and be like, who? And I'd be like, what? Because I would hear things, you know, like very dark things that I knew was not from my spirit. It wasn't from my soul, my spirit. Like I didn't really think these things, right? But I would hear, okay? I would hear, and I'd be like, what the fuck? Just be careful, because it's more of that dark side trying to, you know what I'm saying? Like those little things we got on our shoulders, you know, you got the good one and you got the, you know, I'm always telling the one, shut the fuck up. I'm always like, shut up. Because You know what I'm saying? That's what I mean. It's not really about the money. That's what I'm saying. Okay, so I explained it earlier. I explained it earlier, but I'll explain it again for you guys. It's kind of like that lady Teresa Caputo. It's kind of like her. Like I think she's explained before how this happens to her too. But we'll get certain images or certain things that we hear or whatever that we have to end up making sense of by talking to you guys, because it's never exactly what it supposed to mean. Does that make sense? You know, like that's why do you think I kept saying, I'm like, it's not about the money for you. It's not about the money for you. It's about the principles, about the picture. You know what I mean? So let's see. Let me take a peek and see what's going on. I feel like there's something. This is like an easy fix though. This is an easy fix, pieces of Pisces, okay? You need to clear. You need to clear. You need to clear some energy. I don't know if you're a big believer in crystals, you know, and their energetic properties and everything like that, but I am. I am. And I'm a very big believer in the fact that you have to clear your energy. I have to clear my energy almost daily because I take on a lot of others' energies, right? Water signs tend to do that subconsciously. And so, like, honestly, honey, what you're feeling, yes, I know you're feeling a lot of it and you feel like it's a lot of you, but it really isn't. It's not all you. You're actually picking up other negative energies around you, okay? And you're just at the point where you're not sure how to fucking differentiate what you're feeling and what is other people's, okay? You need to start meditating. You need to start meditating. I know that's cliche, and I always come to you guys with the cliche shit, but the cliche shit is the most simplest shit that you could do, and it fucking works. And it fucking works. You need to start meditating. You got to get more in tune with yourself. Does that make sense? You got to get more in tune with yourself and who you are. It's almost like you forgot who you were. You know what I'm saying? We all been there. We all been there. It's hard to try to climb out, you know what I'm saying, to be the new you. But you're going to feel a lot better once you start doing that. You need to just differentiate whose energy is whose. That's what you need to do. Because there's a lot of like, there's a lot of combative energies around you. I don't know if you have a Capricorn around you or whatnot, Earth sign, I don't know. But there's a lot of combative energies around you. So it almost feels like you're suffocating in a sense, and you have to be able to breathe. The way that you're going to be able to breathe in very toxic environments is by taking care of yourself, meaning get your little rocks, get your little spiritual protection, get you some sage, shade the shit out of places that have all this negativity, whatever. I'm telling you, when you do little things like that, you're going to start. Baths, a spiritual bath. You know what you need? You need like that, you need like blessed water. Does that make sense? You need like blessed water to remove a lot. You've literally accumulated a lot of negative energy. A lot of negative energy from others around you. They have Florida water, you know. I used to use that a lot when I was like in Florida. We used to have it very, you know, like accessible to us. But my aunt used to always send it to my mom from Puerto Rico as well. You just need to get something that's like, it's very spiritual water, very blessed, something that's very strong that can cleanse the shit out of something. You need to up the game for you. The simple shit's not going to work here because you've been accumulating this energy for quite a bit. Probably all this year and half of the year before that, if I'm being honest. So let's see. Let me see. What else is going on for pieces of Pisces? Pieces of Pisces. This is what I want. This is what I'm saying. There's no stability. You feel very unstable, right? There's no stability. You will have the stability this year. You will have the stability this year. It's almost like for you, you're catching up to the other Pisces. Does that make sense? Like you're catching up. It's going to take you a couple extra months than it will another Pisces that's already been kind of like doing the work and clearing and doing all that stuff, right? Because the thing with you is that, and I've been there, you try something and you think that you've tried it for a certain amount of time to what you feel that you should try it to, and then you're like, it doesn't work, I'm done. We can't do that. It takes literally 30 days to make or break a habit. But I get you, because that's exactly how I was. I get you, because that's exactly how I was. I'd be like, I would get something and I would try it for like a week or whatever, and I'd be like, it didn't work. it didn't work. I'm not doing it anymore, whatever. Okay, I didn't really give things a chance. Do you know what I'm saying? Wholeheartedly, I had to admit to myself that I wasn't really giving things a chance, you know? Hence growth. Hence when we start realizing things about ourselves and start changing and all that stuff, you will get there. You will get there. But you do have to admit to yourself that there are things that it's going to be uncomfortable and things that you're going to have to change and look into and everything like that. And it will be uncomfortable. It will be uncomfortable. It's going to be uncomfortable. You're probably going to get angry at certain times throughout the beginning of the year type of shit. But this will be for your benefit. You will reap what other Pisces will be reaping by the end of the year. You will. But there's quite a bit of work for you to do in the beginning of the year, okay? There's quite a bit of work for you to do in the beginning of the year. All right, so that's what I have for you. And you guys know you can always message me if you want to extend and look into more stuff, but I want to make sure I try to get to everybody. So let's see. Okay. Oh, you're welcome, Deborah. Let's see. All right, so let me go back up to the comments, guys. Let me just make sure. I just want to make sure I'm not like skipping any comments or like not seeing anybody because I'm here chilling. My son's sleeping. He stood up super late. Like I'm chilling, but I just want to make sure I give everybody. Let's see. All right. Okay, so Pieces of Pisces, I just did you. Okay, spiritually, let's see. So spiritually, what's to come for me in 2022? So I like your energy, spiritually. I really do. I like your energy. Like, there's something here. You almost had like an epiphany last night. I'm sorry, I can't fucking talk today, obviously. You almost had like an epiphany last night, if that makes sense. Did you finally like realize that you just got to let go of the feeling of feeling like you need to be loved, but that you just want the love? Does that make sense? Because a lot of people have been coming to that realization. I've been trying to push that realization as well, you know? Because once you finally realize that you don't need it, all of a sudden there it comes. You know? When you want it. Not when you need it. Because when you need it, do we normally get what we need? Not a lot of times. You know what I mean? Like, we're always fighting, you know, for affection, attention, and all this stuff or whatever. And it's like, it's almost like you finally got it. There was like an epiphany had for you last night. You finally got it. And you probably woke up feeling pretty good, you know? Like, you probably woke up feeling like really good in your power. You probably woke up feeling very in your power. I woke up feeling the same way this morning. So I feel you on that. That's a good vibe to take with you over here right now into these coming months over here in 2022. Hold on a second. Spiritually, tell me your sign again real quick. Hold on. No, that's right. Spiritually, ignore. Oh my God. Yeah, there is. Okay, so hold on. Let me see if I get anything specific for you. Hold on. Okay. Spiritually. So, and this is what I mean. You see, they're giving me like some really crazy. This could be one of two things. I don't know. This could be one of two things. Because I saw a bunch of rings being tossed. Okay? Does anybody remember that baby toy? Well, I'm a mom, so I remember the baby toy, but when Micah was little, there was a little like ring thing that has different colors, and they were like different sizes, and I would play with him and he would have to try to land it, you know, in the thing with the different rings or whatever the case. So it looked like that, but this wasn't for a baby, if that makes sense. This wasn't for a baby. And then the second image that I got was like of a Dave and Buster's. Does that make sense? Like, I saw you in a place where, like a play place like that, you know, like just playing with things or whatever case. And I saw the tossing, so I don't know what the fuck the rings mean or whatever, or the colors. It was really more about the colors, if I'm being honest. Like, it was like a rainbow color. And I know a lot of people use rainbow expressions for when they've lost a child and then they get pregnant again and stuff like that. And that was popping up for some reason as well. But I'm just saying, like, I like the rainbow thing kept popping up, and the Dave and Buster's, like a play place, you know. So I don't know. I just was, challenging your, I don't know. Going to what place? Going to Dave and Buster's? You might be going to Dave and Buster's. Is that what you mean? Is that what you're talking about? I'm gonna die laughing right now if that's what it is. I'm gonna die laughing right now. Oh my God. Do you see what I mean? Do you see what I mean, people? Do you see what I mean? Do you see what I mean? This is why sometimes I be mad fucking tired after I do like a live or like whatever the case and stuff like that, because like I'm telling you that the energy that I have to fucking take to try to get real specific, because I know everybody wants specifics. Everybody's always looking for specifics, to confirm that I'm legit or real or whatever. Okay? Everybody's always looking for specifics. So I bust my ass to try to really sit and think of the specifics for you guys. Isn't that some fucking funny shit? Because that's what I'm saying. It was like a play thing. There was kids incorporated in there somehow. And it was Dave and Buster's is what they showed me. And I was like, what the fuck? Now, mind you, like I said, certain things I get and see, whatever. I'm like, what the in the actual fuck? Like, I'm like, what? But I say it because it means something for you guys. So that's why please bear with me when I'm on a live, because some shit be coming out. It's just like crazy. But yeah, so let's get back to the Dave and Buster's. I'm sorry. Because there's like a significance here. It could be bumping into somebody. It could be like a past person. But I don't really want to say a past person, because I really strongly feel like this is gonna be like a new person. So if you've been thinking about going to this place, let yourself be guided to when is the right time to go. I just want to put that out there. Okay? I want to put that out there. Because that's what I'm saying. Like this could be the place where you possibly run into somebody, catch somebody's eye, something like that. So if you've had this on the mind, right, going to Dave and Buster's and all stuff, whatever the case, just allow yourself to be guided to when you absolutely feel the need to go. That's going to be super important. Okay? That's going to be super important. Let's see. What else? What else? Wow, you really have changed. I just want to tell you, like, you really have changed. And I know a lot of people, and I say this to a lot of my clients too, because a lot of people don't hear this enough about being proud of somebody. You know what I'm saying? Like, and if you haven't heard it, then that's why I say it. That's why I'm here to say it to you guys, because I almost want to cry for all the shit that I feel that you have been through. And it's like, you did a lot of work. You did a lot of work. You spiritually, I'm doing you. You need to be proud of yourself with how far you've actually come. Because a lot of people don't know how far you come. I know how far you've come. Okay? I know how far you've come. And this is probably like the most tasking thing that you've ever had to do. And you did it. So you're very well on your way. So be proud of yourself. I'm proud of you. Be proud of yourself. Okay. Yeah, see? There's going to be some more crazy moments for you coming this year. Not crazy like in a bad way or anything like that. Listen, there may be like one or two things that happen this year that is going to make you realize that it's something from the past that has to just remain there. All right. So I do see like maybe one or two conflicts maybe like popping up, but it's not going to be like how you think. It's not going to be anything crazy. It's not going to be people getting out of character, nothing like that. It's actually going to be very amicable is what I'm getting for these particular situations. It's going to be very amicable because you're going to be at a level by the time that this happens, like mid-year so, you're going to be at a level where everything's just going to be mad chill. I don't know how to explain it. You're just going to be at this level where you're just like, okay, I guess I got to do this. Let's see what happens after. And you're going to have such trust that God and the universe have your back. Like, you're really starting to really get that, all right? You're also, there's going to be some changes this year for you, okay? There's going to be some changes. Like I said, a little bit of chaos, but nothing crazy, okay? Very manageable. But you might actually be getting quite a bit of surprises this year. I think that that's really steady true for a lot of Pisces people this year. I think we're just going to be very surprised that we're just going to get surprises kind of like throughout the year. It's going to be like one of those years like, oh, wow. Okay. So just be mindful of that. All right. And keep doing that work. Keep doing that hard work because it is getting you somewhere. Okay. They are noticing. They are noticing. It is getting you somewhere. I know you sit and think like, do they really fucking even care what the fuck is going on in my life? Whatever. They notice. Okay. A lot of us think we don't know. Listen, they notice. And keep doing that fucking work. Keep doing that fucking work. Okay. Keep doing that fucking work. Okay. No, don't cry. I don't want you to cry. Let's see. Thanks, Giselle. Oh, thanks, spiritually. Let's see. Okay, so let's see. Because I think, wait, Penny, didn't you have a question? Hold on. Hold on, Penny. Because I see you here. It says guilty. I'm hoping for better growth. I think, I want to say Penny was like, there we go. Hold on. I think maybe I just got to go back up more. Hold on. There we go. Okay, I knew that Penny had asked a question. Okay, so Penny, my relationship, advice, please. So Penny, can you tell me, I just need your signs, all right? So can you just tell me your signs? I'm going to take somebody else while you post that for me. So just tell me your person sign and your sign, and we will break it down. I will break it down for you. Let's see. So after Penny, let's see. Okay, so Rosalina. Ah, why is it not letting me click on my thing? Here we go. Oh, perfect. Okay. So Penny, all right, you just posted it. So let's, okay, so I'm going to raise it for, okay. Penny. Okay. I was kind of, and I'm not saying afraid of this because this actually, it's quite a bit of a mix here, actually. This is, let me just, hold on. Let me just get into your guys' energy because your energy was kind of easy to get into, but his energy is not. That's that stubborn Virgo shit right there. That's that I'm always right type of shit and you're wrong and I'm intelligent and you're stupid type of shit. That's that bullshit that be coming along with that Virgo bullshit. Virgos are so fun. I love Virgos. And you guys already know, I always tell you, I love all signs, everything. But when you have those unevolved aspects of the signs, like, holy shit. So let's see. Oh, I see what happened. I see what happened. Correct me if I'm wrong, but, and this is so funny because this is, and it's so funny because I see it as funny banter, you know, like funny banter throughout the years, but then I also see this secret competitive streak between the two of you. Like, it's like a secret competitive streak. Like, nobody really says that they're being competitive, but in a way, I think you both can feel the competitiveness. But wait, because it's not competition in regards to like let's say if it was like a marathon, or it's not a competition really to win per se, if that makes sense. This is more of like a competitive streak that you guys have to see who's truly right about stuff. Does that make sense? I'm just going to need you to tell me if I'm on the right track here, because I could be picking up on somebody else in the live, but this is what I'm getting when I was channeling for you. So just tell me if I'm warm, because then I can get a little further. But I just want to know if I'm warm, because That's what I'm getting for you guys. Like, it's literally not, and I'm laughing because, like I said, it's this like competitive streak, but it is not like a competition. Anyways, let me tell you what's up. Let me tell you what's up. Hold on. All right, how is this Virgo currently feeling towards this connection with Aries? Well, I can definitely see the like the minimal communication. I could definitely see that. Whenever my cards do that, I immediately know that that's minimal communication. You know, it might be communication like, did you brush your teeth or whatever, you know, like shit like that. But when it comes to the real nitty gritty, there's like minimal communication. Okay, so let's see. What is this Virgo currently feeling? Yeah. You can't make this shit up. You can't make this shit up. You see what I'm talking about? What is the one word that pops out at you there? What's the one word that pops out at you there, what I just fucking said? Competition. Competition. Okay? This person, okay, this Virgo, it's like, I want you to understand something. I very much get that they were not listened to a lot as a child, okay? They probably would try to speak up about something and they were not greeted very well. They were shut down instantly, okay? Which for Virgos, that is not very good. They need to be able to speak. They need to be able to express themselves because if they were able to do this when they were younger, their delivery would not suck when they have communication with people currently as an adult. Does that make sense? Like, if they were just allowed to fucking speak, you wouldn't be having this problem with him. But I'm really honestly getting, and you could probably even ask him, you could probably be like, yo, were you not allowed to talk as a child? Or like, what the fuck is going on? And I guarantee you'll probably be like, yo, no, they probably always told me to shut up. Like, every time I try to talk or whatever. It happens a lot, you know? Like, a lot of people kind of have a little bit of that trauma because a lot of people, I mean, I'm 40, so I don't know how old anybody else is, but like, I know in my generation, like my parents always acted as if the children, not that we didn't mean anything, but like that our opinions didn't really matter. What we said didn't matter. You know, they were the adults. What they said went and stuff like that. And so I know that I always felt a certain type of way that way because it really fucked with my head, you know, like we've spoken about it now as an adult. So now we know the difference and stuff like that. But a lot of us, when we were little, we were just told to shut the fuck up. We were told, shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up. Right? So like as an adult, this Virgo is like, no. Like, I'm not going to shut the fuck up. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're going to fucking listen to me and I want to be, you know, I want to speak and everything like that. So that's the conflict that you're having. It's really just more in the delivery of this person. Let me post some, let me post some, let me get some advice for you in regards to this. Because this is like, this is really, the communication here is really the most of what's wrong here. I'm not feeling anything else really truly wrong. Does that make sense? Like I just don't feel anything like fucked up or whatever the case, but I do just get that this person's turning mean. They've probably been self-reflecting on a lot of things that are triggering them. Like I said, it could be a lot of things from childhood and stuff like that. I would need to do a personal so I could dig in more for you, but I would be able to break that shit down for you. I could tell you what they got in their mind space, what they got in their heart space, what they need to heal. Like, we could get into it. But for right now, they just have some stuff that they're trying to work through. You got to give them a little bit of space, okay? And you possibly even could just say, listen, when you feel like you want to, you know, have like a real chill, civilized conversation, whatever, okay, reach out. Let me know. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's have a chat. But here's the thing. Because like I said about this Aries and Virgo combo, you're more so like, get your shit together rather than, bendito, what's going on, babe? You know, does that make sense? Does that make sense? And right now, even though they don't secretly like PDA type of shit or whatever, like they're more closeted, affectionate, right? Because of the fact that, like I said, when they were younger, they probably didn't get a lot of affection. They yearn for that and they need that. They may not admit that, but they yearn for that and they need that. We all do. Who doesn't want to be touched? Who doesn't want to be hugged? Who doesn't want to be loved? Who doesn't want to be kissed? Who doesn't want that? You understand what I'm saying? Like, to feel that. Does that make sense? You come very rough. That's what it is. You come very rough, right? You got to try to have more of that nurturing. And I know you have it because you got that nurturing side to you. I know you do. I know you do. You're very sweet. But you're also like, don't fuck with me. I get it. I get it. And you want to be the one on top to be like, no, fuck you. Fuck that shit. Like, and I get it. Okay? I get it. But what needs to happen here is just a little bit more empathy. And I know you're sitting there right now and being like, bitch, but I want some fucking empathy too. I want him to fucking, I get it. I get it. Because I already know you're saying, I already know what you're sitting thinking. I already know. You don't got to tell me. You don't got to tell me. I get it. I know. It's not what you want to hear. I know. I know. Because you also want that as well. I get it. But you got to remember that for something to start somewhere, somebody's got to take the plunge. Somebody's got to shift the energy. Otherwise, the energy is going to stay stagnant and you're going to keep getting the friction and the conflict. You know what I mean? So let's see. So we already know he's got like an ego clash. You know what I'm saying? Like there's something going on with his ego. He's got struggles. There's obstacles that have been coming up for him probably towards mid and end year. There's just a lot of shadow work that's like popping up for this person. That's what it is. That's probably why you're noticing that shift in energy. Let's see. Give me possible outcome. Give me possible outcome. Yeah. So his own energy's here, right? He's got the earthy energy here. It's not like this is not anything that's gonna be like any whatever. This person's holding on to this for dear life is basically what it is. They're holding on to this connection for sure. They're just having a hard time. I'm getting to it could be financial too. There's like a little bit of finances that are popping up here. But this person's, they're just working through some shit. All right? They're working through some shit. So if anything, the support system just needs to be more, I don't want to say motherly because no, you're not trying to be their mom. I don't want to say motherly. I'm just saying that nurturing like a mother, not motherly though. Don't enable, don't do none of that shit. Because you still got to keep your Aries as well, okay? Because I do agree with, the way that you're thinking, I do, okay? But sometimes we just got to come out of our comfort zone and come out of the box, to really shift the energy, all right? Again, anything that we discuss, guys, you guys could always message me. We can go into further details. So let's see. Okay, so Rosalina, you definitely, I believe, were next. Let's see. What time is it anyway? Oh, it's only 11:16. All right, it's only 11. I've been on for a long time, but it's only 11. Let's see. Rosalina, I know you said something about 2 Scorpios. Sure, Penny. I don't know how to put my email in this thing. It won't let me make a freaking comment. Oh, I know how I can make a comment. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on, girl. Hold on. Hold on. Hold up. Hold up. Hold up. Okay, so I'm going to go into my live. I know this is silly, but I'm going to type in my email. And I'm going to pin it. There we go. I pinned it. Okay, so guys, I pinned my email, all right? So if there's anything, like I said, that you want to dive into further, because I am working all day today. I'm working throughout. You guys already know. I'm just a working bitch. I just fucking love to work. It takes a lot to heal the world one person at a time. All right. So I'm just always active. Like, what is it? Something. Oh, what is it? Holy Spirit, activate. Holy Spirit, activate. That's me all day, every fucking day. Okay. Every day. That's me. So I pinned my email so you guys can message me if you want to extend on anything, and all the specials are extended. Yeah, and it's really just more to, I mean, we'll dig more into it. Penny, we'll dig more into it. Like, I definitely will dig into it because I could even, I don't feel any, we'll get into it. We'll get into it because I don't want to, it's personal shit. I don't want to get into it, but I definitely do feel like you're definitely doing the right thing, basically, because you notice the pattern and you notice that you don't want it to continue when it comes, to children. But I will tell you this person would never put the children in harm's way. So I want you to feel comfortable with that. I know that there's emotional stuff going on, but they would never put the children in harm's way, if that makes sense. I You know how like people could be strict, and sometimes they'll give the hand type of shit or whatever. I definitely see this person being like that. But what I mean by not harming the like they're not trying to purposely harm anybody. Do you know what I'm saying? Like this is more emotional stuff going on. All right, so we'll get into it. Message me, email me, book it, and I will break it down for you, sis. I'll break it down for you. Okay, you are so welcome. I don't ever want anybody to feel bad about their sign. You know what I'm saying? Like, because you don't. We're all blessed. We all have amazing things, but we also have aspects of ourselves that, sometimes we got to change. You know what I'm saying? Like the unevolved aspects of things that we do, we got to try to change those for the better. You know what I'm saying? So I don't ever want anybody ever thinking like this and blah, blah, because listen, I used to get all the jokes about me as a Pisces for years, and I used to hate it. I used to be like, why does people always think Pisces so fucking emotional? Why people always think, and it was because it was correct, because it was for the unevolved Pisces, and I was completely fucking part of that bracket back then. But I used to always think it. I used to be like, why the fuck did I think? And I'm like, we are the unevolved part of us, yes. You know what I mean? So fly that flag, okay? Always evolving. That's right. Okay. All right, so Rosalina. Let's see. Scorpio. I kind of like. Let's see. I just want to go back to your original, Rosalina. For some reason, it just seems very important for me to go back to your original. So I know you retyped it for me, but I want to get your original. There we go. Okay. JC wants to get into a relationship. We are both Scorpios. Okay. Hold on, Rosalina. JC. Oh my God. Oh my God. It almost feels like he should be Russian or something. Like he should be a Russian guy, because he's reminding me of Alexander Petrovsky from Sex and the City. Do you guys know who I'm talking about? Alexander Petrovsky? The Russian that Carrie was like, you're just like too romantic. Like she was like, I know that like that's how you are, like whatever. Cause she's like, but oh my God. Like she's like, it's a little too much for me. I'm American. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah. You know what I mean, Rosalina? Like, I don't know if this person, I don't know if they write poems or if they just like poetry. But when I shut my eyes and I was concentrating on you guys, for some reason I saw you guys sitting on the couch like with a book. It could have been a movie too, but like I saw a book because I saw pages flipping. So I don't know. You would know that. But I just feel him very romantic, this person. Like very like, like they would be the type to pull out a fucking poetry book and be like, I have a poem, you want to hear it? Type of shit. I just feel them very romantic. I do like this aspect of them. But remember that just as much as we have this aspect of the Scorpio, the good, they have a dark side, Although I almost feel, Rosalina, I feel like almost as if this person has addressed their darkness and they use it for material. Does that make sense? Like, instead of diving full head on into the darkness, they almost use it to work for them instead of against them. It's almost like they've mastered that. Does that make sense? Like, this person doesn't strike me. This person doesn't strike me as like they don't strike me as like fucked up. You know what I mean? Like they don't strike me as like, really thinking evil and like they just don't strike me as fucked up. They strike me as like they really they've really dealt with some shit, you know? They've really done, they're older, yes? Like, they're not older than you, but like they're older. This is like an older energy. This is a very mature, calmed down energy. And I really am living for it. I'm really living for it. I like it. I like it a lot. All right, let me see. So yeah, so I was seeing, so I don't know, like I said, it could be a movie that maybe like better, but it showed me like a book, but it could have been a movie because I saw couch, you know. So it could have been a movie, but the book is really more of like the symbol for me that I feel like it was more of like the like that romantic like poetry type of shit because it looked like a book of poetry is what it was. So let's see. What is the past? So I'm not seeing an actual coming together just yet. I thought I just heard something in my closet. I am not hiding a man in here. I promise you that. But I heard something in my closet. I don't know what the fuck it is. It could be a fucking animal in there. I don't fucking know. Anyways. But I do see you guys getting closer. Does that make sense? I don't see it coming together as of yet. It's almost like this person, they will really take their time here. They're going to really take, where it wouldn't normally take them a long time, this person's going to take their time. They're going to take their time. Rosalina, they're going to take their time, okay? They're going to definitely take their time. So I want you to enjoy, okay? Because I'm just getting the vibe that it's just for you to enjoy. I want you to not focus on the love aspect, okay? I was saying to water signs, don't focus on it in 2022. Continue to do you. You can have fun. Date. Have fun. That's total. There's nothing wrong with that. But I'm talking about relationships. Water signs have a tendency to fall and fall hard and fall quickly. That pattern needs to be broken in 2022. You got to be patient. You got to just chill. I know that a lot of you are fucking sick and tired of fucking waiting. I get it. But you're almost there to learn the lesson. We almost got this. We almost got this, okay? So that means that, toxic situationships and all that shit, they got to go. They got to go. All right, Rosalie, so that's what I have for you, honey. I mean, I don't really think that you would need, I think your energy for this person and this, like, it's fine. You wouldn't even need to extend, like, a personal reading or anything like that. Like, I think you're fine for now. You feel fine for now. Just allow this to flow and just enjoy it. That's all. But he's not coming with any type of, ill intentions. Like, he just is very mature. Very mature. You know how some fuckboys, that's it. They get to a point where it's just like, fuck that shit. I'm too tired for this shit. I'm too grown for this shit. I'm too old for this shit. You don't got to worry about that. You don't got to worry about that. You don't got to worry about that. And I don't know if you guys giggle, like, but I'm hearing, like, giggling. And it's like the giggling that you felt, like when you first initially met somebody, like for the first time, like a schoolgirl giggle, like, oh my God, stop, you're so silly or whatever. I'm hearing like a giggle, like just like it's almost just like you guys get each other. You know what I'm saying? Like it's really nice. It's nice, Rosalina. I like this for you. I think you should just have fun with this. Just don't focus too much attention on it. Just have fun. You know what I'm saying? Just literally have fun. I want to say one thing though, Rosalina. Listen, I want to say one thing. You need to do the 80-20, honey. You need to do the 80-20. You know what I'm talking about when I say the 80-20? You know what I'm talking about, boo-boo? You know what I'm talking about when I say the 80-20? You are not messaging this person first. You need to let this person reach out to you. You are the lady. You're the dama. Okay? You're the dama. You're the lady. This person needs to reach out to you. Once they've done it where you feel like it's like that 80% of the time or whatever, then it is okay for you to also engage as well. Let them pursue you. Allow yourself to be in that feeling, not being chased, not being chased. I fucking hate that expression. Chasing and being chased and all this fucking shit. It got me fucking tore up. No, not chased. Allow yourself to be courted. Allow yourself to be courted. Don't message him first. Do not. Do not. Let him do it. Let him do it. You need to see. You're the one that's trying to vibe and see if he's into it. You're not going to find out if he's into it if you keep doing it first. Because now he knows you're into it. You feel me? You need to let him show interest as well. 2022. Different ball game up in here. Different ball game. All right? So, let's see. All right. So, Rosalina, that was for you. Now, let's see. Thank you guys for bearing with me. Thank you for, I know. I'm taking forever. But it's like my last day, like doing them live. You know, I'm always available. You guys know, like I said, I'm always available for personals. But it is the last day that I will be doing live readings for now. It's not always going to be like that. But for now, that's what I'm doing for now. So I will come on later as well. I'm going to try to come on like later. So let's see. Let's see. Okay, wait, hold on. I'm confused. Hold on. Let me go back up to... Let me go back up. Wow, it won't let me go back up anymore. They suck. They won't let me go back up anymore. I have to go back on here, guys, to see the things. Hold on. Ain't that some shit? They wouldn't let me go back up on this. That's hilarious. Okay, so Rosalina, there we go. Okay, bear with me. So I did spiritually. I did pieces of Pisces. Okay, so Giselle, you're up. Okay, looks like you're up, Giselle. General love read. So let's see. I was gonna mess with you and be like, "What's your sign?" But I'm not gonna. I'm not gonna fuck with you like that. I'm not gonna fuck with you like that. You know what I immediately felt and actually kind of saw for you? You're kind of doing a transformation physically, huh? I see you going through like a physical transformation. It doesn't have to mean actual surgery or anything like that. I mean, it could be, but it doesn't have to mean that. But I just see like a transformation, almost like a different type of style, different type of hairstyle as well, different type of fashion. I see yourself very much wanting to just like, you want to step into like a new you. Does that make sense? Like you've been like, there's like something that's been, you want like a new you. So I'm seeing very much different, like a lot of change in your characteristics and your physical appearance for this year coming in 2022. Why am I seeing scarves, but like feeling free of scarves? Does that make sense? Let me figure out why I'm seeing these scarves, because I got a headache thinking about these scarves. Hold on one second. Why am I seeing these scarves? Okay, so, okay, this is what I think that the scarves have a significance for. Is there something that... Is there something that you used to do to like cover up a certain part of your body that maybe you weren't comfortable with? I know that sounds like a really stupid question, but I'm asking just for, I need to know, because I'm trying to decipher why I'm seeing these scars, but then I'm seeing them, but like almost like you letting them go somehow. So I don't know if there was some, like, I just need to know. I'm just curious. Because you guys know in the live, sometimes I get, you know, I could be directing and really focusing on one person, but so many shit comes up. It's just like, I don't, it could get lost in that translation. But is there, but my thing is like, is there something, did you used to try to always cover it? You know, like where, like, did you always purposely cover this area? Like it's something that you weren't comfortable with, but like, did you always cover it? Like longer shirts or like different type of style of shirts to like not show it. Like you had to do something that you didn't really want to do, and it wasn't really like your style, like your fashion, but it was like, you feel like it was something you had to do because that's what went with your body type at the time. Does that make sense? So then it's, okay, so we got to think about something else here because these scarves are here for a reason. Anything else? Oh shit, my phone's about to die. Hold on, guys. Anything else, Giselle, on your body, or maybe like a tattoo that you tried, something that you've tried to cover up physically? I gotta get to the bottom of this message because it's important. It's literally it's important. So we have to figure it out. We have to decipher it. Because something's popping up here in regards to you trying to cover something up. It doesn't have to be physical either, I'm getting. But it's like something being covered up. Let me just be quiet for one more second, Giselle. Hold on. Okay. It's not that either, though, Giselle. It's not that sunspot either. I'm going to ask you a question, but I almost feel like I want to ask you through email. Like, I almost feel like I don't want to ask you on live. Okay, let me ask you this. Because the reason, because these scarves are big, right? The scarves that I'm seeing are, like, big, okay? There's a meaning for it. There's a meaning as to why I'm seeing this. And I'm going to fucking figure it out. So let me ask you a question. Because I know Scorpios are very good at secrets, okay? And you guys are very good at not telling others what may be going on, right? Did you ever, at a point in your life, it could have been a while ago. It doesn't have to be this past year. It could be like a while ago. It could be years ago. But was there ever something that you had to hide from somebody? You know, like maybe like a story that you didn't want them to know, or something about yourself that you didn't want anybody to know. Like there's something that it's almost like you've tried to just like out of sight, out of mind, or like try to hide. There's something. I want you to really think about it. You might have to think about this off the live. There's something that's being covered up. There's something that's being covered up. You might not even know that you have to heal it yet. That's what I'm saying. There's something going on that's being covered up. And I don't mean being covered up like in a bad way at all. That's not what I mean. So please, that's not what I mean at all. I don't mean like, you know, oh my God, there's like a big dark family. Fucking no. I just mean that it's almost something in regards to healing is what it is. There's something that there's something almost subconscious that you have not tapped into. Let me pull a couple and see if they could kind of help me out. Because that's what I'm getting. It's more of something that's hurting in there that you probably don't even know. You know what I'm saying? Like you know how like sometimes subconsciously, like when we get hypnotized or something like that, we get tapped into like an old memory that we didn't even fucking remember. It's something like that. And you know what, Giselle, if I'm not mistaken, do you remember one of your readings? I feel like that shit popped up one time. Like I think I told you one time, I said, Giselle, there's something that I think is going to like pop up and reveal itself, I said, in the years to come. If I have to go back to your reading, but I believe, if I'm not mistaken, something to that effect had popped up for you one time. Let me see. What's going on? What are these scarves about? Why am I seeing these scarves? What is the deal with what needs to come out and heal? Oh, maybe this could be it. Maybe this could be it. Hold on. So, I was getting too for like a moment that you know, sometimes there's a situation that we don't get closure on. Do you know what I mean? It could be a situation, Giselle, that you never got closure on. You know what I'm saying? That kind of just like it's almost like you know how like when we get bronchitis or we get pneumonia, we have the bronchioles that they say that like attach, and like in an x-ray you can see that they attach to your lungs, the little bronchioles, right? Like all that, you know, just the, what is it? The germs, you know what I'm saying? Like the bronchioles that get, so it's almost like when that's kind of like how I view it. You know, I've been an asthmatic for life. And so I used to always get bronchitis, always get pneumonia. That shit was painful. Okay. But I remember that whenever I felt an experience stood with me, even though I let the person go, but the experience stood, it hurt me. And I always felt like anxious, or like if I couldn't breathe or whatever, like, and I would always think to myself, like, what is it about this particular thing? But it wasn't really in regards to the person. It was in regards to the experience that I hadn't dealt with. Do you know what I'm saying? Like almost like if there's like spiritual tissue or like spiritual scars, you know, within that slowly have to be mended. Does that make sense? Because now that I'm saying that, that's what it is. Now that I'm saying that, that's what it is, because there, if anything, I'm hearing like in the background, like you know what, you know. Oh my God. Wow. I'm glad I can make myself laugh, you know? I'm glad I can make myself laugh. When I was saying that and I'm like, yes, that's what it is. I got an image of people behind me going like this. Yes. Yeah. You know, like meaning like, finally, bitch, like you deciphered the fucking message for her. So Giselle, I know it took a while to decipher that, honey. I am so sorry. But like I said, sometimes I just be getting these images and I'm like, what the fuck am I going to do with this shit? How am I going to figure this shit out? But that's what it is. It's almost like residual scars that are left due to the experience. It doesn't have to technically be about the person, right? Or the healing in regards to the person and forgiving the person or anything like that. No, it's really more about the experience staying there and we developing that type of scar, you know, like those little spiritual scars. All right. So it's more about something that I just want you to think. That's all. Just think about anything that maybe has gone, you know, never resolved, you know, whatever the case. I just want you to sit and think with yourself. But do that with yourself. Do that when you're chilling or whatever the case. Just slowly try to bring that up and see what could be going on. Because it's not affecting you in any way, but it can. It can come up this year and fuck you up. And you don't want that shit to fuck you up mid-year with all the good shit that we got coming, okay? So you definitely have a transition coming this year, Giselle, for sure. Like I said, there's just a lot of, you definitely, basically this year, you're getting your sexy back. That's basically what's going down. You're getting your sexy back. It's like a hot bitch summer type of thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, you definitely getting your sexy back, all right? But there's, like I said, you definitely have residual scars that are there spiritually, okay? So just keep working through them. You feel fine, though. You feel fine. You're working through them. You're going to be fine, all right? And be careful with the daydreaming a little bit. Just be careful with the daydreaming a little bit. You know, like be careful with the kind of like, and it doesn't even really have to be like daydreaming, but be careful with the just kind of like being off into space sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Keep your focus. Keep your focus. The 2022 is the year for focus and not the dreamy state. We can dream, we can manifest, do all that shit, but what I'm talking about is the focus. Like, you know how sometimes people at the beginning of the year say, what's your word? What's your one word? Well, for water signs, the one word we need to do this fucking year is focus. Focus. That's the word. Focus. Okay? All right. So that's what I have for you, Giselle. All right. Let's see. And I think, didn't you say you wanted to do the, didn't you say you wanted to do the past life regression, or you wanted to do that type of reading or whatever the case? Because Giselle, that's actually, that will help. That will help actually a lot. So message me. All right. So let's see. Hi, Nay. Happy New Year. Okay. Bree, were you next? Let me see. Oh, hold on. Let me go back because they won't let me. Oh, my God. It won't let me do it from over here. Let's see. Okay, so Bree, you are next. That's right, you are. Okay, so let's see. What's coming in 2022? There's still, they're absolutely, yeah, there is time. Were you the last one, Bree? I think you might be the last one, right? I'm just checking. Hold on. Yes, Bree. Okay, so Bree, I'm gonna take you, and then I'm gonna hop off, guys. But I will be back later, all right? Because I want to continue cleaning. My mom's already messaging me. Oh, even though I was with this madre last night. No, I'm just kidding. I was with my mom last night, but you know, mommies are gonna message in the morning. She probably just got up. Let's see. Happy New Year or whatever. My mom's a trip. My mom's a trip. My mom's a trip. Okay. Bree. 2022. Bree Aries. Bree, I don't know. Did I? Hold on. Did we talk about photography before? Did we talk about photography before? And not for nothing, but I literally saw an image of you. Yo, let me see if I could. I don't even think I could find it somewhere online. Okay, I saw an image of you, Bree, with your hair straight. Okay, with your hair straight. Yes, your hair was straight. You had on this like, okay, so your hair was straight, but it was like this. It was like it was in one of those badass bitch ponies. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know how, them girls that got them high ass fucking ponies and shit like that. Like, this pony was legit. Like, this pony, like, straight hair pony was legit. Slick back. Like, there was no fucking like, you look legit. Okay? Straight hair. Beautiful fucking complexion. Like, glowing, beautiful fucking complexion. Not a fur coat. Not a fur coat, because this wasn't really like a winter outfit. This was more like a fall outfit. But you had on some high, like, some high booties. They were brown. They were like, not like a dark, they were like a, you know that pretty buttery, yes, some Ariana Grande. That's exactly what the fuck it looked like, bitch. Exactly like that. Like, the ponytail was like on point in the image that I saw. Like, I was like, damn. I was like, I can't even get my hair straight like that. They were brown booties. It's the brown color of like a, almost like a coffee color, if that makes sense. Like, more like a coffee color, like real nice boots, right? Some green, not army pants, but the green color of the army. But they looked like they looked almost like gaucho pants. You know, Drew Barrymore in that movie talking about that she had gaucho pants. Like, they're not long, but they're not short either. They're almost like capris, but they have a little bit of flair to them. Real fucking cute. You know what I'm talking about? With a nice top. It was not like so much like a crop top, but it was like a top. You could see your belly just a smidget. But it was like a badass fucking outfit, because this jacket completed the look. It's like a jacket that almost folds up here like this. Almost like a one of those jackets, you know. This was a badass fucking jacket. I wish that I could fucking find a picture of this jacket, yo. Oh, man. It's one of those, like, it folds over, but then it ties, so it looks almost like a scarf, but it's a jacket. You know what I'm talking about? You know those fucking nice-ass fucking jackets? Bitch, you look nice. I'm sorry, but you look nice. Anyway. So back to the image that I saw. I saw like flashes, you know, almost like maybe modeling, Brie. Like, I saw a little bit of modeling or whatever. It could be modeling, or it could just be you upping your social media presence. But I did see flashes, almost like if it was pictures or lights from a phone or whatever the case. But I also saw you walking in the outfit. You understand? Does that make sense? So like, and I feel like, I know you probably don't feel like you're super tall, but I feel like you could carry off a look when you have heels on. You could carry off a look when you got heels on. Like, yeah, I don't know what's going on, but you need to be posting some pics, like look pics and look books, shit like that. Girl, If you would have seen yourself in that outfit, you'd be like, I'm a bad bitch. Like, like this outfit was like bad. Girl, I might steal it first. I might steal that shit first, Brie. I know I'm so loud, guys. I'm sorry. I'm so loud. Okay, Brie, let me see what else. Ooh, bitch, that was a badass fucking outfit. I'm gonna be thinking about that fucking outfit all day. I'm gonna be trying to look online to see how the fuck I can pair up this outfit because that shit was legit a banging ass outfit for the fucking fall. Fall's like one of my favorite weathers or seasons. Did I say weather? Seasons. What else for Brie? I always call you Brie. I hope that's okay. It's like my little nickname for you. I'm always like, Brie. So let's see. What's going on for Brie in 2022? Ay, Dios mío. New adventures. New beginnings. Taking a leap of faith on something. Being very spontaneous. What else? But there's definitely stepping into the unknown, Brie, like doing something different. You understand what I'm saying? Like something different. Yeah, look at structure. Strategically planning something, having like that I don't want to say like self-mastery, but like basically owning your own shit. You know what I'm saying? Like basically pulling out your own bad bitch energy, like your own on your own. You know what I mean? I do see a lot more stability in 2022, Brie. I do see a lot more stability coming for you in 2022. Because you know what it is, Brie? It's like there's like a background shit here. Like you're very good at like the background. See, Brie, that's why I like you, bitch. That's why I like you, bitch. Because we're like this, Brie. You literally are a little bit of a different type of Aries because you actually are working like slowly but surely, like in your own way on things in the background, and you ain't saying not a fucking thing. You ain't saying shit. That's right, bitch. Don't say shit. Don't say shit, Brie. Don't say shit. You keep doing you, bitch. Don't say shit. Don't say shit. What you need to do, though, is go shopping for that fucking outfit. That's what I know. That was, and your hair was long. I want to say a little past the butt, but it was long. It was long. Like, I was like, oh my God. Like, literally, because my hair is not even that long. My hair maybe reaches to maybe the top of my butt. Yours that I saw, it was like past extended to the butt, okay? And you, girl, you a silent bitch. You move like straight up real fucking quiet, like a ninja. I fucking love it, Brie. I fucking love it. Cause you know me, I got my Aries moon and I've been doing the same shit on the side. I've been doing shit real quiet. Real quiet. Well, here's the thing. To be honest, Brie, I don't think they were extensions. Not from what I saw. It's almost as if your hair straightened reaches all the way to that end. I didn't see any extensions, to be honest. I really didn't. Like, I got the very big impression that it was your hair. Maybe pay a pretty penny to get somebody to straighten that shit, but it was your hair. It was your hair, I assure you. It was yours. It was your hair. Brie, I'm telling you, I'm seeing like pictures and modeling. I can't shake that for you. I'm seeing like pictures and modeling. I don't know what it is. But I just see you. There's some leveling up here coming for 2022. And I know you've been like, what the fuck, man? Like I'm fucking waiting and fucking waiting and waiting. But your mindset is changing on that. So the more that your mindset be changing on that, that's when you're starting to notice the energy shift a little bit. You already fucking know. Okay, so let's see. Hi, Lorene. Oh, I was actually going to hop off, but you know what? Okay, Lorene, I'll do you real quick. I was going to actually hop off because I've been on here I don't even know how the fuck long I've been on here. I've been on here for 109 minutes. Let's do some quick math, folks. I've been on here for another 10 minutes, and let's say I'll be here almost 2 hours. because 60 minutes in an hour. Bree. Modeling. Do you know, Bree, not for nothing, but you just got to do a little research, mama. You got to do a little research. Let me tell you something, girl. You could be doing work for like lookbooks and outfits. You know, Aries people have this, they got this thing about it that just draws people in, right? There's this thing about Aries people that just draw, it could be your face, it could be the aura that you just present by people looking at the picture, whatever case. You need to market that. You need to market that. It'll draw people in. I'm telling you, I'm seeing lookbooks. I'm seeing like website. I'm telling you, you could be making bank. I'm just saying. I'm just saying, Bree, you could be making bank. You got an exotic look. Play off of that. Play off of that, girl. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. But I know how you Aries are. I know. I know you guys got to do what you want to do when you got to do it. I get it. I get it. I get it. Because with my Aries moon, I be getting like that sometimes too. But I use my discernment to really see, you know, whose advice I should take, whose advice I shouldn't take. Whatever. Use your discernment, honey. Because I'm telling you, I see coin that could be made there. You just got to do a little research. Look up different things, you know, different, what do they call them? Agencies or whatever the case. How can I get signed without an agent? How can I start modeling? How can I do? Girl, just start digging in and doing the fucking research. I'm telling you. Bree, I'm telling you. You could be smoking all the shit you want. Let's see. Okay, so, all right. So the last person that I will really, really do is going to be Lorraine. Okay, so I'm an Aries. Oh, shit, Lorraine. Oh, I don't know. Oh. Hold on. Let me not jump the gun. Hold on. Because there's been a little bit of a shift with the Gemini. So just hold on 1 second. Okay. Here's the good news. Okay, Lorraine, here's the good news. All right. The good news is that this is kind of like a level of crazy that works. Okay. Does that make sense? Like, this is kind of like a level of crazy that works. But here's the thing. That will only last for so long. Am I making sense? Like, that will only last for so long. It may feel very passionate and crazy and just, you know, like that. You know what I'm saying? Those are actually really like the yucky feelings, you know? You want somebody to make you feel at peace. You don't really want somebody to make you feel crazed and nervous and crazy and, you know, always thinking about this or that or whatever. That's a clear-cut sign that person is not peace for you. It's chaos. You know what I mean? So although this works in the beginning, or it will work in the beginning, this will definitely not be something long-term. Not with the way that you both have your characteristics of being, if that makes sense. All right. But I just want to pull a couple cards for you as well. And you can always email me and we can always dig further and, you know, dive into it. But let me see what I get really quickly. But just intuitively and what I was seeing and hearing, this is something that's very intense, but it's not something that's long lasting. All right, what are Gemini's current feelings towards Aries? What are Gemini's current feelings? Yeah, you see? You see? It's very like conflicting. It's a connection that's very conflicting. And you've been asking yourself, you know, is it? Like, am I the villain? You know what I mean? Like, you've been asking. It's literally something that's very conflicting. Listen, I want you to know something, all right? My father's a Gemini. I love my father. Geminis, I've had a lot of experiences with Geminis. Geminis can either be really, really great and amazing, or Geminis could really, really fucking suck. You can have your pick, okay? Because it really depends on the healing that they've done. I've mentioned this so many times during my lives, during my dailies. There's a lot of Geminis that come to this earth with like one or two things, okay? Some of them come with like a darkness that it's really hard for them to get rid of and maintain. And then others just come with like an ultimate sadness, right? So Geminis, a lot of times, they always tend to be in their feelings sometimes because they're always thinking about stuff. They're always thinking about life and choices and how can they be better? How can they, they want to be loved. They want to be liked, right? But there's just this stigma with them that it's always like, oh my God, the Geminis are fucking crazy, blah, blah, blah. Okay, yeah, they do. They are. They are. Don't get me wrong. They're not all like that. They're not all like that because you have some who have survived the darkness, and all that stuff and the sadness, but then you have those that have not. This particular Gemini feels somewhat calm, but there is a lot of chaos that can be bestowed upon them. And it's almost like a tornado. Like, it's almost like you would literally get caught up along with this person and the adventure of what they're going to go on, which is their darkness and the sadness and things that they have to address and things of that nature, right? So I just want you to be mindful of that because I know that there's like a weird feeling that you're getting, not a weird feeling, but you're getting like this feeling like, oh my God, like I'm really curious, like I'm really like, and I really want to do this and like dive in and stuff like that. And you've already done it, right? You've already dived in to see whatever, but now you're starting to see the repercussions of that connection. So be mindful. Be mindful, all right? It's just a lot of defensiveness that happens here. It's a lot of defensiveness, it's a lot of like not wanting to just admit, that we're wrong or that we did this or maybe that, like there's just a lot of defensive energy here. What's funny is that they're not going to be like this forever. They're not going to be like this forever. But by the time that it comes around to where you need it, it's going to be too late. Does that make sense? Give this person their space. They need some space. They need some space. They have a lot of things that they're trying to figure out in a sense for themselves. Like it's almost like they don't want to be told what to do. They don't want to be told what needs to be done or how they could do this or how they could do that. It's super important for them to almost be able to lift themselves out by themselves. They need to prove something to themselves. Does that make sense? So just be mindful with this person. That's all. They just, you might get the nice person one day and then you might get like a little grouchy the next day, whatever. But I just want you to know, be mindful that it's the energy of them working through things. They're working through things, okay? Okay. All right. I hope that helped everybody. I definitely will attempt to try to come on later, guys. No promises, but I will try. I definitely will try to come on later and do, readings again. If you didn't get a chance to get one, try to hop on later, pay attention, and I'll be more than happy to answer. But until then, yes, I've been on here for almost 2 hours and I didn't fucking realize it. So let me go. I need to eat something. And you guys know my email's pinned. So if there's anything that we have discussed today that you want to dig deeper into, I always offer the meetings like I tell you guys. And I do have specials for all of the other services that I do offer. So go ahead and email me. Check those out. We can definitely get you on the schedule. So yeah, I love you guys so much. And I will see you later.